Hello everyone, and welcome to the Shuffle Punch channel, and welcome to the very first version of this type of video on my channel as well. So I'm still working on a title for these type of videos, but I'm thinking along the lines of first run. So this is going to be a series where I do a first run of a particular game. Obviously this is more to do with like roguelikes and things like that, and deck builders and so on. But I might throw in like a first 30 minutes or so of other games that I'm interested in too. And this is just going to be basically something that I do when I really want to try a new game out and see what it's like for the very first time. So today we're starting off with what I'm hoping is going to be quite a big bang, because this is Hellclock. Now this is a game, an action roguelike game that I've been wanting to play for absolutely ages. Oh, so here we've got a major update incoming. So I think this game has been out for roughly a month or two by now. I believe it's gone through version 1.0, but they're still adding updates, which is good to see. This game is like very Hades-esque. I think the best way to describe it is almost Hades with guns. And I've been holding off playing it because I've basically wanted to wait to actually record it, so let's give it a go, shall we? So let's create a save slot. So we're going to go through the campaign, experience a tale of Pajou. I probably butchered that name. The Clockmaker, then take your progression into the endgame. So I've heard this is like about 19th century Brazil, which is a time in history that I've never really heard anything about before. So I'm interested to see what we've got. So we've got softcore and hardcore modes here. If you die, your character is deleted. Okay, so that's proper like permadeath scheme, I imagine. And then a regular and veteran. I'm gonna keep it simple for now. Stick with the sort of standard settings that it's given me. I've also got a frame rate counter and some info on my GPU and temperatures. This game shouldn't really test those that much. I'm hitting the peak 144 FPS, so that's always good to see on a game like this. And let's see what it's all about. So it's real events on the Canudos Massacre. It's taken a while to load. That's okay.
A luta continua. Onde estou?
So let's move around. First thing that's standing out to me is this cel-shaded art style. Got that isometric top-down.
Socorro! Filhote do cão, deixa a dona em paz.
Got like zombies here.
Você é o relojoeiro. Temo que a sua chegada tenha sido tarde demais.
I missed what she said there. So yeah, from what I can tell, we're going to be going around with guns and, I guess, just trying to kill these monsters. Counselor's house. Descend into the basement. So anything we can pick up before we go. Let's try out. Okay, so I can't try out any controls. No, it's looking like it's just going to take me where it wants to take me.
A santidade desta casa foi profanada.
Okay, so we've got a timer here. Some gold. I'm probably going to ruin this timer completely. There we go. Straight into the action. Okay. The actual mechanics feel quite nice at the moment. I like the timing of it. So we've got quick trigger, heavy shot, and heavy shot. I'm gonna go with quick trigger. The rarer the better, right? I always tend to do that in these types of games. Just go for whatever the rarity is.
Senhor, guiai meus passos.
Guide me to the steps to the good place. So yeah, I'm going to plan on doing stuff like this for a load of different games that come out. Indie games, maybe some AAA games. I have an Xbox subscription, so whenever a big Xbox game or Game Pass game comes out, I'll probably do something like this. Oh, okay, so I've got X here, and then we've got some form of heavy shot as well. Okay. I kind of wish it gave us more of a insight into the actual setting, because that was one thing that definitely intrigued me on this game. So I'm hoping maybe after this first run is done, I'll go into more details. So far, the gameplay is good. It's quite simple at the moment. It seems to just be a walk around and shoot, so I'm hoping that progresses. Let's open this chest. Getting quite a bit of gold here, nearly over 300 now. Is there anything around? Potion. I don't think I've actually lost any health yet, which is always good. There we go. Health trinket. And another upgrade. So I'll go for heavy shot this time. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of games that you want to see, obviously this channel is more roguelike based, so any deck builders or I would like to do a deck builder next, I think, but any deck builders or action roguelikes like this one, just let me know, and I will add them to the list. I'm making quite a big list, so it all depends on when I have the time to do it as well. And I'm hoping at some point to maybe make this into a sort of live stream situation as well, so we could get some chat involved. Because I know going through a game like this and watching me play it for 30 minutes might not be the most thrilling game, but it's just a way to give you an idea of what to expect when you first go into these sorts of games, and give them a bit of a publicity as well. So those rotten ghouls are going to be a bit of a pain, I think. Let's try these abilities. Okay. So I think I need to understand what these abilities are a bit more. I am cautious about the timer as well. So we've got reflexes. Okay, so that's a projectile. Summon a ring of spectral knives around the player that are automatically thrown nearby enemies. That's pretty cool. That's just a basic dash, I imagine. Base damage 80%. Okay. Yeah, so this is the main attack, and then we've got a split shot. Okay, so that's pretty good. Spirit. So I've got a trinket of faith. Trinket of power. So we're already getting a rare trinket. That's quite interesting. Pretty cool. I wonder if it's going to do the classic, you know, after your first run, it's just going to put you back down to earth. Give you all the cool stuff to start off with. I really need to put this to those guys. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do hypersenses. So now, I didn't even know that it was going to be like zombie based. That's pretty cool. This could be a good one going into Halloween to pick up, you know. I might actually put this on my list for Halloween games. I'm not a big fan of like major horror, like jump scary games, so I always try and find something around October that is Halloween themed, but not necessarily, you know, gonna scare me senseless. So this could be a good option. I think I've got things like Inscription on my list for that sort of thing too, so... And obviously The Last of Us. I still haven't played The Last of Us. I never had a PlayStation 4, so that's probably why. But it's definitely on the list. I might have to get it on PC at some point. But yeah, let's go to the next floor. Ooh, someone needs our help.
João Abade?
João Abade. I'm going to apologise for my Portuguese pronunciation around this as well. I wish there was a little bit more to interact with so far. It seems like we are just sort of going around and shooting. Hopefully this guy that is screaming for help will give us that.
Pelo amor de Santo Cristo, me tire daqui! Compadre Abade, corra! Salve sua vida!
Turning up the heat. How much can I actually? Okay, every couple of seconds. So let's take one to do that. This is getting intense already. I don't mind the pacing in this game so far. You know, I like a roguelike that is, you know, slow for the first maybe level or two, and then goes into a bit more chaos. It is nice when they go full on as well, especially on the first run of the game. Those ones are really fast. It's nice to sort of ease yourself into it a little bit, figure out the controls a bit. Oh, got werewolves or something. They are really flooding us now. Big boy here. Let's go down. I think those projectiles are going to be the bane of my existence in this game. Okay, life is low. Actually, use a potion. So I get 3 potions. I'm hoping we can upgrade that at some point. I will definitely need it, especially with these projectiles. Just leaving me out. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Oh, my last potion. These jailers are difficult. This jailer, it's just one guy. There we go. Love to see it. So you've got soul stones.
Não ia arredar o pé? Espero que o Abade consiga retornar
Yeah, I pray that Abade returns in one piece. Ooh, so we've got some soul stones. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Menus. Let's have a look at the menus whilst we're here. So it gives you in-depth about your damage, attack speeds, cooldown speeds. That's pretty cool to see. It's always nice to have that information on hand. Foundations. Okay, so that gives you a route for your upgrades. I'm guessing that is more of a late game thing. We're getting a lot of money. I'm on 2,000 coins of some description, which is quite good, I want to say. Obviously, it could be just the way that the money goes up, but normally you're getting like a couple hundred in these types of games, so it'll be interesting to see how that actually translates. So life, elemental damage, or mana. I'm definitely going for life. I'm someone, when I play a roguelike, I need as much life as possible because I do silly things. I think the main thing about this is going to be learning how to really line up a lot of enemies at once. Oh, I have got more potions, which is good. I should maybe use the potion there. That's all good. Get some coins going. Corpses. Away. End is nigh. Particular.
Tanto tempo estou aqui embaixo.
I'm enjoying this at the moment. It's something that, you know, I love these types of action roguelike games, but sometimes they can feel a bit slow or a bit clunky. This one doesn't feel bad at all, really. You know, the gunshots are very responsive. Movement isn't like ridiculously slow.
Meu relógio parece pesar uma légua.
Watch feels heavy as lead. So yeah, I've got the timer. I've completely forgot that timer. I'm gonna assume that is gonna end my run. Which is interesting because there was not a lot of time on that at all. So let's just hope do some extra damage. Something else up. Nope, that's us done. The hell clock has run out of time. Descent complete. Okay, so there's my first run. Stats 13 minutes. I want to hope that that's not too bad. We did get through a boss, which is always good on your first run on any game like this. Life, we added some area of effect too, got some upgrades, got some trinkets. So yeah, let's have a quick look, see what happens now. If it just sends us back into it or not.
Voltei.
Time has been reset and you have returned to Quitzer. I'm not even going to try. My Portuguese is not at any level whatsoever to do. Give that a go at all. Okay, so we got a nice dummy here. It's not like Skelly and Hades where you can actually, you know, obliterate it again and again. It just sort of stays there. But that's good. Let's have a look, see if there's anything in particular. Menus. What are our options saying? Okay, so you can change a couple gameplay things. Get rid of screen shake, that's always good. Get rid of that motion sickness, those headaches. Yeah, it just looks kind of standard. Ultra settings, we love to see it. Master volumes. Controls, yeah, I'm using a controller for this. I tend to use controller. I do use keyboard and mouse for obviously deck builders and stuff like that, but I am very much a keyboard person.
A dona sabe onde está o arrenegado que prendeu Abade?
Que bênção, Abade voltou. Mais braços na peleja sempre são bem-vindos. Que bênção.
Pajeú, graças ao bom Deus você apareceu, compadre.
Como diabos tu foi parar naquela gaiola, Bade?
Comerciante de Juazeiro ludibria nosso povo, retém o que nos pertence por direito.
Esse cabra não já encurtou a viagem faz tempo?
Compadre, a gente precisa dar o troco. Mas você não pode ir despreparado. Tenho equipamentos mais poderosos para você na minha mesa.
Here we go. Let's get some gear upgrades. Okay, so we got a little shop here. So let's buy that. I'm guessing it's just a way to upgrade your weapons, which is always good to see. I do prefer, like, in especially action roguelikes like this, when you're upgrading weapons rather than, you know, the characters themselves. You know, the new Hades 2 does a great job of giving you a load of weapons that you can upgrade and unlock over time. Curse of the Dead Gods as well, that's amazing how you can put certain combinations together, so I do always enjoy that. Let's just buy. Okay, we're just buying that. That's fine.
Agora você está pronto,
Increases my
compadre.
life.
Recupere a nossa madeira e hei de restaurar o grande sino. Fé em Canudos.
Yeah, let's have a look. So, need wood to
Até a
repair the
casa do
stairs, so that's
conselheiro
gonna be
sofreu.
next. Skill book. Select the free node to learn this skill. Okay, move the learn skill with A to one of the slots below. Right, let's put you in the empty slot then. Okay, so the soul stones are what you use to acquire those new skills. Okay, what we got? What do I want to unlock next? Old bell comes crashing down. That sounds pretty sick. I'm definitely going to go for that. Barrier, shield, yeah, I don't care about that. Continuously spin 2 blades around you whilst you move. Okay, so that's like a rift effect. That I like that. Slow time. Slow time's always decent. We've got separate axe here. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Eu com ódio a Canudos.
Yeah. So my next thing is to get to floor 7. So we got to floor 4 last time. So not too far off already. Just need to obviously be a bit quicker, which hopefully these upgrades will help with. Let's just do a bit of training on here, try out that new shot. Okay. Yeah, see, I would like it to show how much damage that was doing, just so that I knew. Obviously it's going quite far, quite fast, so I'd imagine it's doing quite a lot. Let's see if there's anything else around here. I don't think there will be. But yeah, impressions so far. I think the gameplay is good. Gameplay feels smooth. I like the fact that there's a timer. It adds something a little bit different. Obviously there are games that have done timers before, but I think the way it does it in this one and sort of hounds you with enemies was pretty cool. I'm definitely going to try out this again, give it a couple more runs and see what I think about it before hopefully doing a video of some description, probably a short form video on this, but I've been dying to play this game for so long, so to finally be able to sit down and do this has been great, and hopefully you guys have taken something out of it as well and enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I will be doing more games in the future. Comment below which games you'd like me to see. You'd like to see me play, should I say. And yeah, I do have a couple of ideas down. I think for me, when the Outer Worlds 2 comes out, I'm going to do a little opening section on that, and might do a bit on Hades 2 as well. I have been playing that game. I just completed it the other day. So, well, I say completed it. I did the first run. My first full run of that game. So I was very happy to do that before version 1.0 came out. But yeah, I might do like a fresh start on version 1.0. So if you guys have any other suggestions, do let me know. And yeah, that was my first ever run of Hellclock. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the first run of my next game.